of achieving the task of us learning, campers learning, and us as coordinators learning from our campers as well. We have a message from, unfortunately, our camp director, Ms. Roden, could not make it to our award ceremony. She was really trying, but an urgent activity came up, really urgent activity came up. Next slide, please. So Ms. Roden says, I want to thank everyone, parents, students, for supporting and participating in the camp. Without you, what would the camp be? And yes, you're buzzing with energy, coordinators, and your awesome tutors. They prepared immensely. Oops. Yeah, they prepared immensely and delivered to you daily. Thank you for working with us, and I hope that you will continue to support e-Biome services as we continue to design and implement programs for the promotion of STEM. So that is the remarks from our Managing Director of e-Biome Services and our camp director. And we would love to know, just for 1 minute, what was your favorite part of the camp? Starting with Alexandria.
The doctor's class.
Okay, that was your favorite part of the camp. Okay, that's good.
But
all the technology classes, all the classes about technology and biology and those things.
All right, wait, Jermaine. All right, Jermaine, I'll come to you. Alexandria, please.
I also liked when we learned how to use PowerPoint, or I wouldn't be able to create the volcano project on PowerPoint.
Okay. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. And I know that Mr. Morris, I believe, yes, Mr. Morris, appreciate your comments. We're actually here to serve the you guys as campers in terms of learning different aspects and different facets of the broad and diverse field of science, technology, engineering, and math. All right. Jermaine, you were saying something? You're saying
my favorite part of the camp was the classes about technology and biology of different animals and plants.
Okay, cool. Anyone else?
I actually have two favorite parts. Actually have two favorite parts that I enjoyed in the camp. The first one might be funny, but I just enjoy when Sir says good morning, campers. I don't know, it just stuck in my head and it gives me inspiration in the morning. And also I learned that me and Mrs. Moban have a lot in common. So I'm also happy for that.
Okay, that's good. Well drawn. All right. Mr. One, you have
I wanted to unmute. Yeah, I wanted to unmute. I wanted to say thanks, Ivanka. And as I said, if you need any help in the future, and if it is, your parents want to reach out, especially in terms of, as you expressed an interest in marine biology, then my email, and I'm always available. So, if it is that you want to ask a question, you all can feel free to email me. I will respond.
Thank you, Miss.
No problem.
And before I add, guys, please utilize, this is something that is really important. Please utilize your associations. So by attending this camp, you're associated with actual scientists, persons who are practicing within the STEM, within different fields in STEM. So from geology to marine biology to chemistry. So please contact them in terms of you and even environmental sciences. And
Excuse me, sir.
go ahead. Well, John.
Is it possible that I can have you say good morning campus as a ringtone?
Okay. I don't know what's special about that, but okay. Sure. Anything, sure. What was I saying? Okay, I was saying you gone off guard. Yeah, please, in terms of matriculating from secondary education to tertiary education, please utilize your resources and so you can make wise decisions, sorry, in terms of selecting the right courses. And through your STEM career symposium, you have been made aware of and been informed of the different subjects that are required for the different fields. Providing that nobody else has any feedback on our camp, we can move on to the next slide, Ms. Bowman. Okay, I guess nobody has anything else to say.
So I just have a small message because it's late already. I just want to say that each and every one of you have been an inspiration to me, and I admire you. You all have so much confidence and so much passion for the environment and for the learning process. I think that will take you all very far in this world, in whatever field that you all decide to venture into. Because I know we have some future scientists, we have some engineers, we have some creatives, we have some influencers, actresses, models. We have so many of them, and I just know you all will be great in whatever you decide to do. And just also, I know as the years progress, don't let the disappointments daunt you, because one of the things that I admired from this camp was, you all, especially those who were very interactive, because for me, I was very annoyed with this online platform at the start of the pandemic, and seeing how as students, you all were able to adjust to this platform and you all are thriving on this platform. I think that is admirable. So even if something might seem as a disappointment, you just use it to help you, keep going. And yes, I just want to say thank you. So keep pushing, keep working, and keep up the hard work, guys. And it was a pleasure meeting every single one of you. So that's what I have to say. Thank you.
Thanks, Ms. Bowman. Okay, just quick quiz. On a scale of 1 to 10, Shanice, how much do you know about climate change now?
I would say an 8, which was far greater than what I came here before, than knowledge that I came here with before. There's still so much to learn, and I have the basis for moving forward in getting more knowledge on it. So yes.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Anybody else? Who else? I haven't heard. Cumberland. Ariana, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you know about climate change now?
I think a 9 out of 10, but before it was like a 6 or a 5.
Okay, there has been much improvement. That's good. That's good. All right, I'm really happy that you guys learned a lot about climate change. Okay, I just want to thank everyone from our coordinators, Ms. Bowman, for her continuous effort in terms of making the camp the best camp that it can be, and interacting with you students and building a relationship with you campers. To our tutors who worked really hard behind the scenes in terms of marking the assignments, creating interactive sessions, putting up really creative and interesting presentations, and also interacting with the students on the Google Classroom platform. I just really want to thank you for working along with me, myself, and Ms. Bowman in terms of coordinating and hosting this Summer STEM Camp for 2021. And lastly, our campers. Without you, we wouldn't have this camp. And I must say, I learned a lot throughout this process over these 3 weeks in terms of over different arenas, in terms of your perspectives. Also, I trust that you, as I said previously, I trust that you learned a lot. And I just want to emphasize that you should make use of the resources that are available to you, such as your tutors, the material that is presented on the platforms. Mr. Wooden stated that you can still submit your assignments and complete your assignments. And some of the material posted on the platform, in matter of fact, all of the material posted on the platform will help you moving forward. So I just want to thank you for your attentiveness, interacting with us as tutors, and also building a relationship and working with your fellow campers, especially during the campaign and on different activities as well. That is it from me. I wish you all the best and stay safe and have a productive school term when it comes. Next slide, please. Can go ahead, Ms. Bowman. Okay, did you learn anything new? I will go first. I learned a lot, even though I am a environmental scientist and geologist. I learned a lot in terms of from Miss Brown's session. Some of the sessions I actually sat in terms of marine life and plastics. Learned a lot from Miss Bowman's session. I think it's exploring natural ecosystems. So I learned a lot in terms of climate change and about different ecosystems. Anybody else learn something new and interesting?
Yes, during this camp, everything was new and interesting to learn for me. So yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, John. Anybody else?
Yeah, I learned that you have to kill the fishes to study them.
Oh, dissections. Okay, all right. So you really enjoyed
Yes, that was a hard part for Drew Main. I still see it in some of his in his fish lab questions. I know that was a hard part for you, but sometimes, as I said, there are ways to study them in the field, but in terms of consumption and what they feed on, you do dissect.
I'm really glad that you guys had the opportunity to, you really enjoyed your lab sessions, and the skills that you're learning, you will use them in the future. So don't forget them. Anyone else?
I
Go ahead, Shanice.
Yes, I agree. Basically everything that I learned was new. Biochemistry. I didn't do biology, so a lot of those classes were very interesting for me. When we learned about like microbiology and biochemistry, even water chemistry as well. So,
okay, that's good. That's really good. Anyone else? Any other tutors? No.
How to use Word, and I learned how to draw in it.
Oh, good, Alexandria. That's good. Really good. So you guys really benefited from all of the activities planned. That's really good. Good news to hear. Okay, you can proceed. All right. So I just want to, we could not have ended this Summer of STEM camp without awarding some persons for their efforts. I mean, some of you guys really worked really hard in terms of punctuality, in terms of the work that you presented, interacting with the tutors, asking questions, submitting your assignments on time. So you guys really worked hard, and when you work really hard, you deserve to be awarded. So we'll now move into our awards section. Miss Bowman, what's the upcoming award? Miss Bowman? Drop off the call. Okay, so for eco discovery section of the camp, which covers ecosystems and marine biology, our top camper for eco discovery is, I pity I didn't have a drum to the drum roll. Somebody can unmute their mic and do a drum roll, please. Okay, a drum roll.
Sorry about that. I was on a call. That's why I couldn't unmute.
Okay, no problem,
Yes.
Mr. Bowman. So, Mr. Wilson, Alexandria Wilson, on behalf of e-Biome Services, would like to announce that you are the top camper for wetlands in terms of eco discovery, and you have demonstrated excellence in the different courses listed under the eco discovery section of our camp. So congratulations, Alexandria.
Thank you, sir.
You are most welcome. So the next awardee is all right, so for my group, the next the awardee is Waldron, Miss Waldron. Congratulations for demonstrating excellence in our eco discovery program. The courses listed under the program. You have demonstrated willingness and outstanding work, and we just want to give you the certificate of achievement. So congratulations, Ivanka. You're welcome. All right.
All right, next one.
Yes,
So this is the MacDoc Award. And we're going into, and congratulations to Mr. Drumaine Gordon for his exemplary performance in the area of math. Well done, Drumaine. You did very well, and I know that especially with robotics in there, I know math is a big subject, so keep it up and well done.
Thank you.
Guys, can you wait before we continue? Can you it's a teamwork. And other person you may never know, you might get an award. So as we go through progressive award ceremony, can you cheer on your fellow campers, please? It's the last session. You can unmute your mic and just give us a clap. Go ahead, Miss Bowman.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, you all could turn on your cameras, you all could relax, okay? It's not class again, it's just award ceremony. And give a little clap. I know Ivanka always gives the claps and the reactions. Very well. Good. So next camper. Well done. Congratulations to Miss Kanishka Rampasad for exemplary performance in the area of math. I don't know if Kanishka is on right now. I know she usually has a class on Thursdays. So, but she'll get her award, I guess, I'm assuming, emailed to her. So let's give her a clap for Kanishka, even though she's not here. Well done. Okay, we're moving into yes. Okay, so this is the Techwiz Award. Okay, let's go. So for the Techwiz, I believe this is for wetlands. Yes. Okay, so Congratulations to Mr. Drumaine Gordon for outstanding contribution to discussion surrounding computer science and information technology. Well done, Drumaine.
Thank you, Miss.
Yes, awesome. Right, I'm seeing claps in the chat. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Next, Kampa up. Hold on. Congratulations to Miss Naomi Richards for her outstanding contribution to discussion surrounding computer science and information technology. Is Naomi here online right now? I don't know if Naomi's here, but congratulations, Naomi. Round of applause for Naomi. Well done, well done. Keep it up. Yes. Okay. Next person, I think that's should be it. Who else is here? We have a special award for the climate change champion. I will allow Mr. Williams. This is his 40.
So with serious consideration in terms of the different courses, because most of the sessions held within the camp touch on climate change, and this was really a hard choice, and a hard choice, but this person really deserves this award in terms of their work towards climate change, in terms of learning about different aspects of climate change and being willing to do the work. Yeah. So
awesome.
I would like to congratulate, drum roll please. Yeah. Miss Ariana Birthright for her outstanding work in terms of climate change in terms of climate change throughout the entire camp. Ariana has demonstrated outstanding work ethic and outstanding presentations in terms of climate change. So congratulations, Miss Birthright. Let me give you a round of applause.
Thank you.
You are most definitely
well done, guys. Well done, you all. Well done, well done. Well done.
All right.
Oh, okay, now next thing. Okay, so the top Kampa Award, which wasn't an easy award to decide on. I don't know if it was easy for you, but I think this one, I think, well, you looked at how, I guess, participation a lot as well, and very, willingness to participate and contribute to sessions as well. So, thank you. So congratulations to this Kampa. Drum roll, please. All right.
James.
So
congratulations.
Go ahead.
No, man, you can go ahead. Congratulations, Alexandre. You are the top camper for the wetlands group. So I want to just congratulate you for your outstanding performance. Go ahead. It's Miss Woman's group. My bad. Go ahead, Miss Woman.
No problem. Well done. Well done. Well done, Alex. Where's Alex? Alex, you have anything to say? Alex, as always. Alex, congratulations. You got top Kampa Award.
Thank you.
Okay, awesome. So moving on now. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Wait,
it's already here.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's moving. So congratulations to Ms. Shanice McKay. You're the top camper, outstanding camper for the Tropical Forest group. So thank you for your outstanding performance in our camp. So congratulations, Shanice. For all of the awardees, your certificates will be emailed to your parents. Yes. So Ms. Roden,
Denise, you have anything you want to say?
We'll contact you.
Just thank you for, all of the support that you guys have given. Yes, it's very well appreciated.
Awesome.
You're most welcome.
I'm glad. So congratulations again to all the campers. You have anything else? I think what's this one? Camp of the year. Oh, we have a big one. Woo. Big one. Camp of the year. Let's go. Let's see. So the Camp of the year, I think it was a culmination of the other awards as well, and as well as assignments, participation, everything. So the camp of the year is it's there already. Mr. Jermaine Gordon. Well done, Jermaine. Well done, well done. You are very
Thank
active.
you.
You are very active, very interactive, you know, always willing to contribute. And that is a habit. I know, I want to make a point, Mr. Mr. Gordon, I know whenever you go into, as you go through school life, there might be people around you who may think that you're extra or you always have the answers. And I'm telling you this from before, because a lot of times when you, sometimes, you know,
well, Miss, I already have a problem with that. Some teachers already complain. So
yeah,
it's a problem I have.
Listen, I think, I mean, once you learn to balance it and once you ensure that other people get a chance to speak as well, you don't have to dim your light for others to shine, right? Everyone can shine, okay? And I think that that is also, if you sometimes, you know, you're very enthusiastic, and I just don't want you to ever get discouraged, even if other people can't appreciate your light. And if sometimes your light might be too bright, because some people eyes can't adjust. But I just want you to, you know, find the balance. You know, of course, find the balance, but also don't dim yourself in order too much just because it makes other people, you know, don't want to say, oh, you're too thing, you're too excited about it. Be excited about you, because sometimes life not so exciting. So keep it up, right, Jermaine?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, most definitely. I echo the sentiments of Miss Bowman. Jermaine, you have shown demonstrated outstanding performance within the camp, and your attitude towards STEM is really remarkable. So please keep it up and reach out to e-Biome if you need any assistance or any resources, and make use of the resources provided in the future by e-Biome. So congratulations, Jermaine. I'm seeing that Mr. Morris, okay, so Miss James is echoing sentiments as well as Mr. Morris. Mr. Morris says, congratulations, future engineer and mathematician. So congratulations, Jermaine, and continue the work. So you can check the chat, campus. Some of your tutors are sending congratulations via the chat. Ms. Bowman, you may proceed.
Okay, so I guess you might give the closing remarks, or this, I don't know if Miss Rudin sent you something.
Yes, she did. Before I give my closing, Mr. Rudin's closing remarks, Mr. Morris wanted the campers to know that it has been an awesome ride, and whatever you do in life, do it well. So Mr. Morris wanted to remind you.
I agree.
Yeah. So whatever task you decide to take on, do it well, and he wish you all the best in your endeavors. So our camp director wants to congratulate all campers who participated, as you are all winners. Those who won an award, keep shining. My team and I were blown away by your awesome work and brilliance. Campers, your enthusiasm for STEM truly fueled what we do and why we do what we do here at e-Biome. Thank you for allowing us at e-Biome to cater to your STEMerific summer. Please join us again next year as we promise to introduce new and exciting features to improve your knowledge in STEM. So that is the closing remarks from our camp director and managing director of e-Biome services. So she is congratulating all the campers, and she is encouraging all of the campers to join our camp next year, as we'll be introducing more and exciting features and sessions into our camp. And I think that is it. That is it for our awards ceremony. That is it for our sermon. So we'll now move into our campaign launch. Campaign launch, thanks. Okay, what persons? Shanice and Ariana, are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for all of let me just welcome everyone to our climate change launch. Essentially, from the inception of the camp this year, we wanted to integrate project management into our camp, as well as integrating project management, but also teaching the students advocacy. As scientists, a part of their job will be to integrate the science with policy and making change within the society. Therefore, through their campaign, they will be able to do such. So there will be the aim of the campaign was to start building those project management skills and communication skills, and also allowing the campus to learn to do group work, and learning to brainstorm different ideas and how to tackle different environmental issues. So now, Miss McKay and Miss Birthright, who are leading the campaign, will now share their presentation. So welcome. Please give them a warm welcome. So Shanice and Ariana, can you start sharing your screen, please?
Ariana will share.
Okay.
Oh, someone has to stop sharing screen for me to share screen. Are you seeing it?
Yes, we are, Ariana. So let's go into full screen. Oh yes, thanks. Okay. Oh, let me add. Correction. Ariana, Miss Birthright, and Miss McKay. Go back. Ariana, Miss Birthright, and Miss McKay will be presenting the campaign, but there are multiple persons on the main team, like the head of who are leading the campaign. So these persons are Alexandre, Mr. Wilson, Miss Birthright, Mr. French, Mr. Gordon, Mr. Henry, Mr. Rajwani, Miss Waldron, and Miss McKay. So go ahead. Okay, you may proceed, Miss Birthright.
The mic is off. I haven't seen the mic hasn't turned on.
Could you go back to the first slide, please? Okay, so good afternoon again, everyone. Today we'll be presenting our climate change campaign, and the campaign will be on marine life and plastics. So for the overview, marine life is the plants, animals, and other organisms that live in the sea, ocean, or brackish waters. Since the late 1960s, the oceans and seas have been experiencing plastic pollution in most of the world. Plastic is a synthetic material made from a wide range of organic polymers. Since almost all plastics are hard, it is impossible for it to degrade. As a result, all the plastics that have been carelessly thrown into water bodies are causing plastic pollution, taking up most of the sea, almost surpassing the population of fish in the ocean. Throughout the Caribbean region, many islands have banned or are considering bans on single-use plastics, including plastic bags and styrofoam. For example, in Antigua, they made a 5-phase plan to ban plastics in 2016, and in Jamaica, the plastic ban has been implemented since 2019. As a result of Antigua's actions, the amount of plastic on their beaches dropped by 15%. So the aim of the campaign is to inform people about the effects of plastic pollution in the ocean and to give them possible solutions as to how they can mitigate plastic pollution, as well as promoting the recycling of plastics. As expected, plastic pollution will have an impact on marine life. So the most visible and disturbing impacts of marine plastics are the ingestion, suffocation, and entanglement of hundreds of marine species. Consumption of plastic by marine creatures causes severe digestive problems, which go mainly untreated. Reports suggest that the consumption of plastic by all types of fish amounts to several tons every year. In addition to causing intestinal injury and death of these fish, this also spread the risks across the food chain to bigger fish and marine mammals. Sea turtles are the other unfortunate victims of plastic pollution in the waters, apart from fishes. Similar to fish and other marine beings, sea turtles also consume plastic garbage as food, leading to a blockage in the gut and ulceration, and eventually to death. Studies have found that half of the sea turtles around the world have ingested plastic. Also, microplastics have an effect on the marine life. Microplastics are plastic debris with less than 0.5 centimeters of size. They are generally classified according to their sources. Because of their small size, microplastics are easily ingested by marine organisms such as lugworms, shrimp, barnacles, sea cucumbers, and fish. In addition, some microplastics' shape and size resemble prey that the fish feed on. Once microplastics are ingested, they can be either excreted or retained in the tissues, especially in the gastrointestinal tract. They have also been found in the stomach, oral, and ventilation areas of some marine organisms. In case of retention, trophic transfer and accumulation in the food chain may occur. How is marine life affected by plastic in the Caribbean? Wind, waves, and currents can transport litter into the sea and far away from the coast. Floating plastic can be ingested by marine animals or entangle them, causing them to die due to starvation or suffocation. A large percentage of marine litter sinks to the seabed, where it directly impacts seabed habitats. 70 to 85% of marine litter in the Caribbean Sea comes from land, and most of it consists of plastics. Together with runoff and domestic wastewater, it is one of the 3 priority pollutants for the wider Caribbean region. So how can we reduce the amount of plastic in the ocean? Well, we can organize beach cleanups to prevent any more plastics from entering the ocean. We can also use nets to gather plastics that are floating in the ocean. Reuse plastics that are reusable like bottles and hard plastic straws. Dispose of single-use plastics in special bins. This is what can be achieved if we all do our part and in helping to get rid of plastics and keep our oceans clean. There will be fewer accidental digestions of plastics. Animals could reproduce and make their way off the endangered species list. less polluted beaches, sea levels would not rise, and more coral would be able to grow. The campaign structure. So our campaign will be advocated on social media. The platforms we plan to use are Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. These platforms will be used to post short educational videos on how plastic pollution affects our marine environment and ecosystems. In addition, we'll build our websites to upload fun activities such as scavenger hunts, plastic gathering competitions, and other fun games for kids and teens. On Instagram and Facebook, we plan to tag some environmental associations such as NEPA and the International Environmental Technology Center. Our target audience are from ages 6 to 65 who are from America, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, British Virgin Islands, and other Eastern Caribbean countries. Phases of the campaign. Firstly, the planning of the campaign, which was on Thursday, August 12, 2021. So on this day, we were given the idea to start a campaign on marine life and plastics and the effects. On August 13 and August 15, we discussed what social media platforms we would use to advocate our campaign on. In addition, we made a rough draft PowerPoint with the main points on the topic, marine life and plastics. So on August 16, we found more information on marine life and plastics and made a rough draft of the campaign plan. And August 18, we were given more ideas for changes in our campaign plan and made the last draft. In addition, we made our PowerPoint with extra information that we have gotten over the few days. And on August 19, we'll launch our campaign. So now we have some samples of posters and activities that we would post to get people engaged and informed on this topic, because it is a very important and it is a very So it's a very big issue and we need to tackle it. So here we have a poster, and I will just give you guys the time to read through. It's very short, simple, and it has the punch that it needs. Know what items you can recycle. So this poster is informing the individuals that it would have reached on what items they can recycle, because we know that it's an issue, but what can you do? And this is an example of one such thing that we can do to engage people in this issue. Next, we have a more fun one. We have some graphics. The colors are eye-catching, and this is one of the more, modern types of posters. So the problem, solution, and call to action. So plastic on the street often ends up in our oceans, and the solution would be to challenge yourself to pick up a couple of bits of plastic rubbish every time you leave the house. Snap your stash and post it online to encourage others to do that same. And this is a challenge, not only are engaging the people that are seeing it, but the other groups of people that they know will be engaged as well. And next we have our last sample, and it is a solution for reducing plastic pollution. So if there's one trend that you guys have noticed from these posters, is that they have highlighted a problem and provided a solution that is not far-fetched, but something that you can do, small steps that we can take to, reach the goal that is not as far-fetched as we think. And, progress over perfection. So here, the problem states that most times people do not realize that some plastics are reusable and then throw them away carelessly, causing it to end up in the ocean. And the solution.
Shanice, you're muted.
Sorry about that. So you get plastic containers from restaurants or even plastic butter dishes, make sure to wash them after they are used and store them away for when you need them. And we are from the Caribbean. We know that anytime
And it's the mic. I don't know if it's the space button, maybe.
So this is the end of our presentation. I hope that this has, inspired us to do stuff that will, help to mitigate the problem that is at hand.
Listen, so well done. So well done. But let me let Mr. Williams give his comments because, I mean, first off, kudos to Mr. Williams for this idea because I wasn't really a part of this. I was in on most of the sessions, So like after seeing this, I enjoyed it so much. I love the ideas and I also know who to contact whenever I need all the students' emails because I need to know who to contact if I ever decide to launch any campaign because you all have it, man. You all have it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we could continue. I just want to tell the students that worked on the campaign from both wetlands and tropical forests. I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, good, excellent work in terms of meeting, like really good work ethic in terms of project management, meeting over the weekend, having Google Hangout, discussing and brainstorming the global environmental issues. I mean, sending emails and doing corrections even in the early in the morning at 2 a.m. in the morning. I really appreciated your effort from, I don't even want to call names, but everybody who contributed to the presentation and the campaign planning guide and from the brainstorming all the way up to the launch today. I just really want to thank you for the work that you have demonstrated. I am really appreciative of it. And I am, based on your presentation, I know you guys have a great understanding of what advocacy entails. And moving forward, you'll be able to merge the science that you will be going into in terms of your respective fields and merging it with advocacy. So using your talents and skills within STEM to create change within the society, which was really our e-Biome's aim in terms of the campaign. Regarding the Miss Roden will take over from this, will spearhead the campaign. So once
you're muted, Randy. I wonder.
Yes, sorry, yes, Tremaine, sorry about that. Yes, so Miss Roden will take off, will continue the work with the campaign as you have laid out your timeline. So just email me your what's the email again? It's BioLife. Ms. Bowman, what's the email?
It's biolifega@gmail. biolifega@gmail.com. So I believe that's it. Yes.
Yes. So between Shanice and Ariana and Jermaine, you guys can send the campaign plan and the presentation to Miss Roden, and she will contact you guys in terms of creating the website and launching the campaign on social media. And I know she has some amazing things in the works in terms of collaborating with other environmental agencies, as you have stated in your plan, and international partners. So that's that. Just once again, as you can see, based on Miss Bowman's facial expressions, really good work. Really good work. Really good work.
Excellent. I especially the break, you see that work breakdown, that's the big term they use, I think, in project management and stuff, you know, they call it a work breakdown and all these things. You all have no, I don't think the students have yet understood how they are adults struggling to be able to handle a proper work breakdown. There are adults struggling. If you were to give them give them the timeline that they got, you would have heard no ends of complaints about why they can't meet, what they can't do, who have this to do. And I think that's, so I don't think you all as students, y'all have to give yourselves so many kudos, because that work breakdown structure that you all have, that you all listed out, and, you know, the meetings, and, you know, being able to, as I say, you all as students have been able to adjust to this online platform so much better than people twice and triple your age, you know. So just well done, students. Well done. I especially like the point about the challenge, because I mean, you know, most of us know that challenges are a big thing now on Instagram. So you have the challenges and you have the hashtags and challenges on TikTok and all those types of things. And so I'm thinking, so in terms of the campaign, I'm thinking that whenever we can gather and do like beach cleanups again, I can see that challenge going so far, you know, people compiling little TikTok videos of them, you know, collecting garbage from the beach, etc. So I love it so much. I was very, very impressed, and well done. And kudos to Mr. Williams for putting it, for, you know, spearheading it with you all. Well done, well done.
Thank you, Ms. Bowman. And just to add that, students, please utilize these skills in your SBAs. For persons at tertiary education, you will use these skills in your SBAs, in your thesis. For persons get STEM core programs at the University of the West Indies, you will have some thesis or research, depending on, well, I know for geology, and I think biology as well, have a thesis, and biochemistry, yes, have a thesis section. Engineering has a project as well, computer science. All undergrad degrees have a project. So it is really good that you guys have a good footing in terms of project management and working with others in terms of getting the work done, because Tremaine can agree with me. As you move forward and as you grow older, it's all about group work. In the work environment, I am working along with Tremaine and other persons in terms of working on an environmental project. It's not a one-man thing, because everybody contributes to the environment. Environment is so dynamic. Like even the marine environment is not only, for example, a hydrologist. You need an ecologist, you need a marine biologist as well to consult on even water problems. So I just want to thank you. This is my final words. Thank you for your work, and continue the outstanding work that you have demonstrated over the 3 weeks. And I wish you all the best. Ms. Roden will contact you regarding your robotics session and your certificates. Please submit whatever assignment. As I think I saw Ramper said submit something a while ago. So continue to submit your assignments, and we will keep in touch. So I just want to tell you, I want to thank you so much. I'm seeing Mr. Wilson. I'm seeing Mrs. Wilson on the line. Mrs. Wilson, do you have anything to say as a parent or no?
Hi, good afternoon. I'm really happy. I mean, I was just looking for something to occupy Alexandra's time, but in the end, it ended up being something really beneficial, since he's into science and planning on being this astronaut and everything, and he learned a whole lot. And I especially want to thank Drew Main. Drew Main kind of took him under his wing, and he was very, very helpful. I mean, all the kids were helpful and everything, but I really got to big up Drew Main, and if Alexandria can keep in touch with him, and he said most definitely. So I'm happy that he got to meet Drew Main, and I thought the course was really, really good. And I studied science in school, and I mean, that was hundreds of years ago, and I forgot a whole lot of things, and the little refreshing course that I got, because I'm basically monitoring the class, was really, really good. So you guys did a great job, and I'm hoping you guys might have it in December and whenever school closes, so just let me know.
Okay, no problem, Mrs. Wilson. We'll most definitely inform you, and thank you for sending Alexandre to the camp. We really appreciated his contributions and his participation. Even in the campaign, he was a part of the, I'm saying he was even a part of the initial stages of the campaign in terms of brainstorming. So you really have a budding scientist on in your household.
Yes.
Yeah, most definitely. And Jermaine, I want to encourage you and all the campers, I want to encourage you to continue building relationships with your different campers, because moving forward, the same persons you do this camp with, trust and believe me, you will work with them in the future. Whether you guys do the same program or you have to collaborate on a project in the future. So it is good to have these relationships. You can always ask them a question like in their field that may be related to what you are doing. And it's good to have friends as well. So I just want to wish you all the best. And that is it from me. Jermaine, I'm seeing you said, go ahead, Miss Bowman.
No, I just was saying that I agree with you, Randy, and everyone can see I'm smiling because I'm just so proud of you as students, and I think this camp benefited me so much because I just enjoyed it so much. I enjoyed interacting with you and hearing, Mrs. Wilson mention how, Drumian, took Alexandria under his wings and, kind of helped him, along, and I think I love hearing that because I observe that as I always talk about how you all adapt to the online platform because I'm seeing my niece she has been able to manage Zoom calls and coordinate games and, have people sign into the game room. And I just love seeing the interaction. So as I say, as Mr. Williams said, keep it up. And yeah, you all should have each other, I guess on Google Hangouts, etc. You all can continue to interact as much as possible. And I hope you enjoy when you head into the school for September. I hope that you're able to be safe and you're able to finally see people face to face.
Yeah, so that is it from us, guys. Jermaine, I see you sending an invite in the chat. Is this a game or something?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so you just click view and okay, sign into Zoom or in the Zoom app. Okay. Okay. All right. So see Jermaine is here sending out an invite so you guys can play games afterwards and in the future. So all the best, guys, for the upcoming school term. Have a productive school term. Please stay safe. Wear your mask. Please wear your mask, and also do your schoolwork. I know it is kind of difficult sometimes to maintain that drive, especially within the virtual environment, but keep up the good work that you have demonstrated within the fields. All the best. Bye. Until next time.
Thank you for teaching us everything, everyone who's been a teacher for us this year.
You're welcome, Alex. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And thank you, guys. All right, you all take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.